June 19th is a very important day for African Americans. On this particular day, June 19th, 1865, officially African Americans, approximately 250,000 of them, celebrated their freedom with the Emancipation Proclamation. And every year after that, Juneteenth has been celebrated in the United States. And it is a national holiday. It represents a group of people who have been through a lot, a group of people in America who have contributed significantly, fought in every war, and if you want to look at it in this case, opened up the doors for the rest of immigrants to come in and participate in the United States country. That's how we look at Juneteenth. However, in certain situations, Martin Luther King's birthday, Juneteenth, some people don't take these holidays as serious as, I don't know, Labor Day, Memorial Day, 4th of July, or Christmas. And this young lady who is called Jo K, and it's GUAUX_KAAY, was having an issue at her cosmetology or aesthetic school in Chicago, where, the teacher said that they're going to celebrate Juneteenth, but celebrate it as Diversity Day. In other words, because there's so many students at the school of different races, we're going to take Juneteenth and change it to Diversity Day to represent what's in the classroom as far as numbers in the different diversities. But I want you to listen to what she had to say, and then I'm going to come back.
So today I got kicked out of school because the director at my school didn't like the feedback that I had for her about something that she said in class. So I go to school right now for aesthetics. I was practicing to be an esthetician. Now at my school on Monday and Wednesdays, we have this thing called morning meetings where we basically just talk about what's going to happen for the day, the next few days, and we celebrate people that's graduating and all of that type of stuff. Now, the director at my school had an announcement for us, and she said that Monday we will be celebrating Juneteenth, but instead of celebrating it for what it's for, we're going to celebrate it as a diverse day, make it a diverse holiday. And I immediately got turned off by that because it's Juneteenth, right? So after the morning meeting was over, I went up to the director and I asked to speak to her in private. We went into her office and I basically explained to her, I'm like, the way you worded it at the morning meeting today, I didn't like how you said it because Juneteenth isn't a diverse holiday. It's not a diverse holiday. It's not where we celebrate diversity. We celebrate African American independence. And she was basically telling me you need to mind your business because you don't know what I have planned for Monday. We're a diverse school. Therefore, we're going to celebrate this holiday as a diverse day. And I was immediately turned off because that's not what Juneteenth is about, right? So after that, I went back into the classroom and some of my classmates were asking me what did she say, because we were all in agreement that that's not what Juneteenth isn't about. We don't celebrate Cinco de Mayo as diversity. We don't celebrate Haitian Flag Day as diversity. We don't celebrate Indigenous People Day as diversity, So I felt why would you take our holiday and try to make it something that it's not? So while I was in the class, we were all talking about, just basically what had happened at the morning meeting. The director storms in after me and she's like, you need to come here. And I just asked her, I said, you want me to go home, don't you? She was like, yeah, get your stuff and leave. You will be suspended. And I'm like, suspended? Suspended for what? And she's like, yeah, so now you need to leave my campus before I call the police. So after that, we got into an argument because I had to tell her it wasn't even that deep. It's not that deep. Why are you making it this whole thing? So we got into an argument in front of all of the students in my class. She completely humiliated me, told everybody that she was suspending me and that I had to go home. You're not supposed to, first of all, you're not supposed to tell my personal business to other students. That's number one. Second of all, you're mad because I had an opinion about what you had to say. I did the right thing and I pulled you to the side and told you, like, I don't think that's what we should be celebrating it as. So after that whole argument, she's like, yeah, now you need to leave my building, and instead of being suspended, you'll be expelled. I'm like, expelled for what? So we get into another argument as I'm leaving the door, because I'm like, you're dead wrong. Your feelings are hurt. You didn't like what I had to say, and now you want to expel me and still try to make me pay for a school that I didn't fully get to attend? That's not right. So as I'm leaving the building, before I left, I wanted to like explain to my teacher, like, she's not going to be letting me back, you know, what had happened. I wanted to talk to my teacher, one of the cool teachers, right? So she's like trying to grab me by my book bag. She's pulling on me, get out of my building, get out of my building. And I'm like, just wait, let me talk to my teacher, because I want to talk to my teacher before I leave. Like, you doing all of this for no reason. We get in front of the clients, because at my school we take clients. It's a beauty school, so we perform services on clients. She told the clients, yeah, I'm trying to remove this racist out of my building. She won't leave. She's a racist. I'm racist because I said Juneteenth isn't a diverse holiday. So now I'm the racist, right? In this situation, I'm the racist. Her feelings are hurt. I'm a racist, and she wants me to leave. After like a minute of me trying to find my professor, I could not find her. So you know what? I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna leave. But as I'm walking back to the front, she's on the phone with the police. She told the police I tried to attack her and that I wouldn't leave the building. No, hold on. Let's take this back. There's multiple people sitting in this lobby. There was multiple people in my classroom. Not once did I try to attack you. There's cameras in this building which show I did not try to attack you. I wasn't being violent or nothing like that. She called the police on me, said I tried to attack her. All of this because she didn't like that I didn't like that Juneteenth shouldn't be celebrated as a diverse holiday. So yeah, right now, I left. I'm gone. I left the review in the comments because I don't feel like that's right. Students of color, we can't express our feelings without directors at the school feeling like it's an attack on them, or everything has to be an attack on everybody when it comes down to Black people and African Americans in America. So yeah, that's just an update.
So as you see, this young lady was kicked out of the university or the school that she was going to for standing up for her people. She mentioned that, hey, nobody says it's for other groups, Haitian Flag Day, and shout out to all the Haitian brothers and sisters. But hey, why is it that as Blacks, we need to, take a back seat and make our day inclusive for Diversity Day? That's not right. But then what happened is one of her classmates or somebody who goes to her school came out and then challenged what she had to say by saying this.
So I'm going to make this short and sweet. I also go to Tricoci University along with the girl in the video. The Juneteenth event was extended for everyone because there's a school full of diverse people. The school is a diverse school with a lot of different cultures, a lot of different walks of life, a lot of different skin. With that being said, it would not be possible for us to host a Juneteenth event for only Black people and single out everyone else who's been in the school before this girl even started, before I even started. A bunch of our instructors are different colors, different walks of life. So it's not right to single them out just to have a celebration for Juneteenth. At the end of the day, all of us are family. We come in every day. We see each other every day. We spend time with each other every day. So it's not that big of a deal. And the only reason the girl got on TikTok and made a video is because she was salty that she got kicked out because of her actions, because of how she handled the situation, because of the loud uproar that she did, and her walking up on the instructor, on the director of the school, and puffing her chest up at the director while the director's walking away and cursing at her and being disrespectful. That's what got her kicked out of the school, and that's what made her make the video. The only thing that makes her look racist, nobody at the school ever called the girl racist. The only thing that makes her look racist now is what she did after the fact. The video that she made after the fact. And the other video that she made about Isaac. And how Isaac is not a person of color, so he should basically not have anything to say. Like I said, everyone in those four walls, excluding her, because she no longer goes there, and she literally just started in the program 3 weeks ago, so she doesn't even know us. She's not a part of the family. Isaac has been there. He knows that everyone in that school is a tight-knit family. So Juneteenth is going to be celebrated with everyone. If you want to celebrate with just your African-American family, then you can do that after you clock out. But at Tricoci, we're going to celebrate as a family.
So guys, let me just add on to that. Now, the young lady is saying, listen, you're new to the class. We have different races of people. We cannot just, as blacks, be the only group that's important. And let me say this, I don't know why it's the case that we as African Americans or blacks are trying to always play fair to somebody else's rules. And that's one of the reasons why we don't have anything. If it was Russian Flag Day or Cinco de Mayo, guess what? If you're black in that class, it's not going to be changed from Cinco de Mayo to Diversity Day. It's going to be Cinco de Mayo, all right? And you're going to go along with what's going on for Cinco de Mayo as a black person. And we probably would accept that. But now when it's our group that wants to celebrate our history, we have people like this who are trying to actually stick up for the other groups of people. And if you look at Chicago and what's happening in Chicago, you have immigrants coming to Chicago, migrants coming to Chicago, and then you have a lot of blacks who are being ousted out of the city that don't have help. And we have people like this young lady here who, probably as a young woman doesn't understand what's going on. And you have that mentality. You're not sticking up for your people when other groups would never take your position, even if they were the minority in that case. The Jews will never accept that. Asians will never accept that. But you're looking to include everybody as a diverse group. And the reasons why people treat us like that, because they know that we're okay with, accepting less for our group. We'll take Diversity Day when it's our day. But here's what the young lady, in response to what this lady said about her.
I'm not trying to sit here and respond to everybody and give everybody the clout that they clearly looking for, but it's clear that this girl clearly missed the point. First of all, you weren't in my class. I'm in the beginner class, you're in the advanced class. So that means we were in 2 different rooms when this happened. Second of all, I never once said that the other people at our school could not celebrate with us. I said that what she said at the morning meeting, saying that we're going to make this day about diversity, was wrong, because that's not what it's about. I never said that the other people of other races could not celebrate with us. That's where you wrong. And if you got your facts straight, you wouldn't be sitting here on this app looking ignorant like you do. Furthermore, if it's an issue, I'm going to stand up to somebody. That's one. I never once ran up to her or did anything like that. She disrespected me first. We had a conversation in her office privately before she came and pulled me out of my class after the conversation was already over. That's second of all. So get your facts straight before you get on here making videos trying to make it seem like I'm a racist. Kalijah could never be racist. Don't ever try to make it seem like I'm a racist when you are dead wrong too.
So guys, that's the whole entire argument when it comes to this young lady. And again, these were mostly black women that were fighting against this young lady who was sticking up for our group. Let me just say this, okay? If you are a black woman or a black man and you have the position as the second young lady I posted, you're not doing any service to black America or the black world. We need black people who are going to stick up for the group. All right. We've had ancestors who have fought and died in every war. We've had ancestors who've influenced the culture in every sector in the United States. We've contributed in every sector in the United States. Why is it that our group has to be the one that has to step aside idly by while we become a diversity holiday, when clearly that's not the holiday. The holiday is Juneteenth. If it was Diversity Day as a holiday, which, hey, if they want to add it as a national holiday and we can celebrate and have a paid day off in America, that's great. But it's not. It is Juneteenth. It's a celebration of Juneteenth for a reason, because it recognizes the contributions of those African Americans who became free according to the law on that day after Abraham Lincoln set them free on that particular day. I believe it was first 1863, but it came into law in 1865. So that's what we're celebrating here. We're not celebrating any other groups, and no disrespect to those groups, because we also have days for other groups. We have, like you said, Haitian Flag Day, and they're in our group in the diaspora, but you know, the other non-black groups, you know, we have Cinco de Mayo, and then you have certain things that goes on with other communities and things like that. And again, I have no problem with celebrating other people's cultures, other people's way of life. But when it comes to our way of life, we need to fight for our way of life, because our way of life is in jeopardy, and our story keeps changing and it keeps changing and it keeps changing. And this young lady needs to be commended for the fight that she's trying to pursue. So check her out on her TikTok, GEAUXX, I believe, _KAYY. But guys, what do you think? Subscribe, hit the bell. And as you know, happy Juneteenth Day to the African-American community, which I'm glad to be a part of. I'm so proud of our people, and we're coming. And let's just bring the whole black world together and keep fighting for our group, since, you know, it seems like we have people in our group that don't want to fight for us, but we got to continue to fight for each other. Peace.